The next term is find the wrong number in the series 13, 27, 56, 102, 167, 254. So we know, let's solve this. We know first we can write the series here again so that you can see this clearly. 13, next is 27, next is 56, next 102, next 167, next 254. 254. Okay, let's solve this. We know 13 plus 2 square 17 plus 10 equal to 27. Similarly, 27 plus 3 square is 36 plus 20 equal to 56, right? Similarly, 56 plus 4 square 16 plus 30 equal to 56 plus 16, 72 plus 30 equal to 102. So similarly, 102 plus 5 square plus 40, that is equal to 167, right? In the similar way, next term should be 167 plus 6 square plus 50. That is equal to 167 plus 36 plus 50. That is 167 plus 86. 253 should be next step. 253. But what we got here? 254. So the wrong term is this one. 254 is the wrong term. Guys, I hope you like this video. If you like, please like this video, share it and subscribe our channel. Okay, the next series is 852, 880, 945, 170, 1073, 1288, 1632. We need to find the wrong term. So, okay, so our series is this one. First, let us try to take the differences. First, let us write here 852, 880, 945, 1073, 1288, 1632. Okay. First, we are going to take the difference. Difference between these two terms. 880 minus 852. So this is 28. Now this one 945 minus 880. This is 65, right? So if you look this number, this is nothing but 3 cube plus 1, right? That is 28. This is 4 cube plus 1. So similarly, this difference should be 5 cube plus 1, right? That is 126. So 9, 945 plus 126. This is 1071, but we got here 1073. So this must be wrong term, right? So this must be 1071. Now in the similar way, this difference should be 6 cube plus 1, right? That is equal to 217. That is 1071 plus 217, 1288. Similarly, this should be 7 cube plus 1, that is 344. 1288 plus 344 is nothing but 1632. So our wrong term is which one? 1073. Here wrong term is not given. Here another option is also the E1073. So the wrong term is 1073. So next series is 96, 420, 131, 381, 385, 162, 358. We need to find the wrong number in the series. First we take the difference of these two numbers. 420 minus 96 means this is nothing but 324. That is equal to 18 square. That is 96 plus 18 square equal to 420. That is our first term. That is our first pattern. Now we are taking this difference. 420 minus 131. This is 289. So what is this? This is 17 square. That is 420 minus 17 square equal to 131. So from this pattern, the next term should be 131 plus 16 square, right? That is equal to 131 plus 256. So it should be 387, but we got here 385. Here we got 385. So the wrong term should be 385. Now, if we follow the similar way, next term should be 387 minus 15 square. That is 387 minus 225. That is equal to 162, right? Yeah. Now, in the similar way, next term should be 162 plus 14 square. That is equal to 162 plus 196. That is equal to 358, right? 358. Yeah. So wrong term is 385. Next question, find the wrong number in the series 70, 68, 135, 395, 1575, 7869. So please try to solve this yourself first, then look into the solution. Okay, let's solve this. We know first time is 70, second time is 68. So we should think how we can obtain 68. So 70 into 1 minus 2 equal to 68, right? Similarly, the next term 68 into 2, 136, right? So 136 minus 3, that is equal to 133 should be next step. Because if we are following in this way, next term should be 133 into 3 minus 4. Let's check. Not 4. 133 into 3. . 399 minus 4, that is equal to 395. Next term should be 395 into 5, not 5, into 4 minus 5, that is equal to 1575. So similarly, next term is 1575 into 5 minus 6, that is equal to 7869, right? So the last term 78969. If you inspect closely, we can see the wrong term is 135. Correct term is 133. So the wrong term is 135. Welcome to the Clear Competitive Exam channel, students. Let us solve wrong number series today. Find the wrong number in the series. 339, 341, 345, 353, 369, 400. And the options is also given. So let us try to solve this. First term is 339, right? So we know 339 plus 2 raised to 1 equal to 341, right? Similarly, we know 341 plus 2 raised to 2 equal to 341 plus 4 equal to 345. That is the second term, right? Next term is 353. So how to get that? 353 plus 2 raised to 3 equal to, sorry, not 353, 345. We should take the previous term, plus 2 raised to 3 equal to 353. Now similarly, the next term should be 353 plus 2 raised to 4, that is 353 plus 16, that is equal to 369. So next term 369, that is also correct. Now next term should be 400. So 369 plus, next should be 2 raised to 5, that is 369 plus 32, that is equal to, it should be 401. But instead what we got here, 400, right? So the wrong term is this, sorry. So the wrong term is this one, 400, right?